I hear the game. Huh. I can hear the game. It's gonna be. Yeah, I mean, I could hear the beat. Look at all that grass, boy. We're gonna have to fucking quit and try to come back in. I couldn't hear shit. Let's just make sure our headphones are working. Channel. Hello. 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 Yep, headphones are working. You that who the fuck did that? What else do we need? Yeah, we got 2, 3 here. Drill. It's 2, right? Yeah, 2 and 6. Alright. Can I build this outside or is it an inside heater? This is gonna shut down. This is gonna shut down my power. Nope. This one might though. Turn into water? No, okay. It's green. silicone aluminum. Have it. Flour spreader. Tier 2 food grower. I don't think we have any rockets. Or if we got some last time we were out and about in this world or not. I think we need that. There's a rocket. Let's grab an aluminum just in case too. I can't remember what it means. I have everything. Goodbye. Goodbye. I sent it off course. That's gonna crash. It's probably time to go explore. Pretty sure there was some oxygen over here. Oxygen, water. There's another thingy. Maybe we'll build another rocket on the way home. Just need one more bag of 3 algae. one. Thank you, young grass seeders. Sulfur. Damn, what was it? 2 eggplant. It's just a mushroom going right here. No, it's dead. Because I didn't get it till this morning. That. Heat multiplier. This feels... This feels closer. What's that red thing over there? Oh, I've already been here. Yep. Gang, gang. Gang, 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 gang. Charlie. Did I make it out? Oh, yeah. Yeah, believe we barely fucking went anywhere and got loaded up with shit. That almost never happens. God damn, dude, I'm fucking tired of feeling like this. I feel like stinky, shitty turds. Trade rocket. What the fuck? Just it like skipped 2 blueprints. It didn't give me shit. I need the deconstruct 2 blueprint, I think, and don't have it yet. Don't I have the deconstruction? Dude, shit. It's either so far away it's not obtainable, which is weird, honestly. Like, I feel like we should already have it, unless maybe it's a bio thing. It's not. Almost certain. Should have it already. It's, yeah, that looks like a drill. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't have it yet. It's weird. Yeah, we might be able to build another nuclear power station. They're full. This way. This way. There we go. Water, Helen. Water. We'll have to go on a sulfur trip. Yield sulfur. Are you gonna fuck me again? Tier 3 satellite. Yeah, I figured we'd get some mushrooms on the way, mate. One more. Okay. Let's get a little air. What else is in here? Nothing. Cleaned it out. This yellow shit over here should have sulfur. Little bits of grass growing, that's nice. We are terraforming a planet here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I checked all this stuff, but check it again. I leave the boxes there because sometimes they change. Like what's in it, sometimes it changes. Let's go sulfur run. I wonder if my brightness filter's on. No, go off. Just need a couple more. 3 more. One, 2, 3. It's starting to rain. I know I already grabbed the thing. I just wanted to see if I missed anything. Damn, I should have stopped to get air. Sweet. So we need 2 explosives, which is red and sulfur. Okay, we need 2 more bottles of water. So I need 3 more rods. Might have enough to make 1. Unless I put some somewhere else. So far, that's a negative. Beach Rider. Oh. 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. Six, 7. That's fucking lame. Ransom, go play. Rods, bro. Can I fucking break these goddamn containers to get more rods? Hello. Come back. Pressure multiplier. Pressure multiplier. Out of red rocks now. Give them another. Nothing to do. What do we need for the food, bro? Aluminum and iron. Water. I have not found a spot with red or a dome. Okay, well, the bauxite get us some. Yes. It'll just take fucking forever. It's crazy. Hole? Maybe. So there is something back there. Okay. I'll have to remember this when we get our fucking other Debraz chip. That is going to fucking seize me out. That is ridiculous. Yeah, we're gonna go. Oxide. Nothing cool yet, though. Oops. Thing and pitch black. Keep calling it bauxite, but it's uranite or whatever. They should have called the other one uranite and called this one bauxite, because it looks like a fucking box. I'm sure it's an actual name of a fucking mineral, and it probably does look like this. Oh, okay. So I think that's a giant backpack. that rocket. There's something over there, too. When would I get to that? Let's get some air first. And then we will figure that out. Did I put this here? Does it want you to get up here without cheating? %. It's gotta go with this. Dude, I forgot what I came here for. And there's more bauxite up here. Let's take a look around. Is that a tree? Growing fucking trees? Can I harvest anything from you, young tree? Oh, look. Okay. Nice. Lifted up the world. Open, has nothing in there that I need. Open, still nothing in there. Build more algae thingies. That counts as biomass. Which we need. Lake water collector. We need to do that too. 2 plastic. Fertilizer. Fucking finally. Shit. 3. Then I needed super alloy aluminum. No, super alloy and 2 osmium. Well, I have a stack of osmium somewhere. Ooh, 2 plastic. That I needed that as well. That should be enough. Didn't I just grab? Oh. Back in hole. 1, 2. Back. Now I need 2 plastic, which we had over here. 2. We're gonna take this one also. Make sure there's no more plastic anywhere. I know it's not hard to make, I don't think. I need another super alloy. What's this one? Magnesium. So let's take another super alloy. And then I need magnesium and fertilizer. I think I need that for both. So it doesn't need fertilizer. Do I have the stuff? Algae, sulfur, sulfur. Fertilizer. Okay, so now we have everything for that. And one more. Boop. Get him out. Just want you to be kind of on the edge. Yeah. We did find... Damn. I think we should be able to make that happen. Fertilizers. 3. 1, 2, 3. Sulfur. Then we need 2 alloy and 2 water. One, 2. One of these was 600. God damn, the tree one. Certified freak. 7 days a week. I put the tree in there. Get that tree spreader though. Got that thing on me. I got that thing on me. Gang, 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 gang. These, it's almost up. Stop. Get Charlie or Rowan out. Get away from the bathroom. So excited about that coffee. Fucking good in Crovix. I don't know why it didn't read it, man.
Gameplay. Crovix said top o' the morning to ya.
Top of the morning to ya. Feeling like dog ass and shit. But we're here. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I'm being fucking choked. And I'm just super fucking tired. Every time I go to the emergency room about it, though, they tell me I'm just having a panic attack. This is the one I need. 2 super alloy, 3 silicone. Two super alloy.
Crovix said good grief. Sounds like Monday came early again.
Yeah, I honestly don't know what it is. I'm gonna ask my doctor to check my hormones or something. Maybe, because it literally happens around the 22nd of every fucking month. And it fucking sucks, dude. I literally, all I want to do is just lay in bed. And whenever, like I said, whenever I go to the emergency room, they're just like, yep, sounds like you're having a panic attack. How? I want to know how I have a panic attack once a month around the same fucking day every month. Like, that makes no fucking sense to me. It's not a panic attack at that point. It's something that's reoccurring, happening constantly. Okay, there's one. Is that where all of them are going to land?
Crovix said I agree that's pretty Seuss.
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. Panic attack is just this all-encompassing fucking thing, but the same time, around the same time every month, give or take a day, like, I don't know what it is I'm trying to say. That's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence that I'm having that happen. I even made a note in my phone about it last month on the 22nd is when I started to feel this way again. And here we are, the 21st, I think. And it's already starting to happen again. What? Can you get what? No. No. You can in a minute, not right now. Okay, we got our deconstruction chip too. We're gonna go check out something we found. We're gonna have to make the deconstruction chip real quick though. Anymore. Yeah, it literally feels like your jugular vein and the other vein that's on the other side of your neck, the two important ones like right over here. It feels like both of them are swollen. Just those. It sucks ass. Alright, what do we need for this deconstruction chip? Oh my fucking god. We don't have that. We don't even have the ability to make it yet. You would. Fucking dick. I can get the zeolite shit. Yeah, I was excited for this fucking coffee today, and I feel like shit, and every time I drink the coffee, it makes it fucking worse, but the coffee's so good. What the fuck? God damn it. There is some over here somewhere. I don't know why I can't see shit all of a sudden. Of course I didn't bring any water. Cause I made dumb shit. How was work, Krovix?
Krovix said I had to swap to gummies with supplements to cover for those types of elements.
What? Like vitamins to help you not feel like ass? Does that work? I honestly, it feels like there's like a hormone
Krovix said
deficiency.
yup sometimes.
Okay. Well, dude, I'm willing to give anything a fucking try.
Krovix said work was slow and boring.
Man, sometimes those days absolutely suck ass where work is just fucking slow because you feel like you're there all day when there's nothing to do. But sometimes, like, just sitting there and making that fucking money, that's that shit dreams are made of. You know what I mean? Jesus. Why has it had all that metal? I was looking through the games they have right now for sale. I only found like a couple that I would be interested in. And what sucks is since I don't like playing solo games, like I want to play Subnautica. It looks like a fun ass fucking game. It looks like this. You know, it looks like one of these games, except I'm on land in this one. And I love this game. But the fact I cannot play with my friends, I probably won't buy it. I probably won't buy it. Alright, we need to figure out what I need to do to unlock the gas extractor. How far away are we from that? Gas extractor pressure needs to be 100. So we need to build drills. I have 800 of my shits. Okay. This is probably not going to work out. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But we're going to do it anyway. 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 5.
Krovix said some Subnautica mods allow multiplayer.
Really? Dude, I do not know how the mod... Just like Discord. I don't know how that shit works. Damn, I lost count. 3, 6... One more? Yeah, take 6 and 3. How many blues did I get? Just enough for 2. Okay. Really thought... Oh, I moved it. I remember now. Okay. Come on. Alright, now we need to build this thingy. I have the stuff. I think I have a pressure multiplier fuse also.
Krovix said modding definitely takes a bit of skill.
Yeah, I'm down to learn. That would just make games more fun for me. Especially if, like, I can turn a one-player game into a two-player game. Pretty sure I have a green rod somewhere, because I couldn't use them all. Yeah, green rod.
Krovix said just don't download Macho Man Dragons and Cheese Wheel Mania.
I don't know what any of that is, so I will not be doing that. Just one and 2 leaves. Okay. Now I need to find my pressure fuse. Pressure multiplier 500. Man, I honestly think I have one that's stronger than that. I could be wrong though. Damn, are they all 500? I guess so. Worth it though.
Krovix said people have some very creative, albeit questionable mods.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there's one that like enhances jiggle physics and shit. Like, yeah, there's some weird motherfuckers out there. There we go. We're increasing by 500. Now you are rip sticking. Oh yeah, you're at fucking $2,000. let's go check and see how much that's rising pressure. Pressure's fucking zooming now, son. I'm used to getting 1 per
Krovik
second.
said massively jiggle physics where the women can even crush you with their thighs.
Yeah, dude. I'm trying to think of a game that I would want mods for. I mean, this game might be fun to have mods if they had any, like unlimited oxygen or something, even though that's something you can get in the game eventually. I'm trying to think, though. A mod. Oh. There is a mod that I want to do. I think it's for Black Ops 3. But changing the zombie modes to where,
Krovik said for that you probably can use Wand for that.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. But Black Ops 3, I've watched, Wildcat and shit like that play, Black Ops 3 zombies, but the maps were different. They had, a SpongeBob under the sea
Krovik said
map.
Wand, we mod.
Yeah. I'm sure
Krovik said that sounds interesting for sure.
Yeah. Just be something fun and different to do. Take a game that you already love and change it to make it fresh again. That's another thing I think mods are good for. Like GTA. GTA's been out for fucking 13, 14 fucking years. I'm sure the mods in GTA are fucking crazy. I just don't think you should be able to do it to multiplayer games. Or not multiplayer, online games. You know, I shouldn't be able to have unlimited ammo and then hop in a fucking GTA online server and fuck everyone, you know. That's cheating. But a mod for zombies where you can't die, that doesn't affect anybody but me and maybe my teammates, you know. We're gonna hit this 100 pretty quick, it looks like. How long does it take you to decompress once you get home off work before you're able to go to sleep?
Krovik said he'll send you the photo on Discord. Krovik said about 2 hours.
Me too, man. Whenever I worked at the bar, if I got off at 3, I wasn't in bed till 5 o'clock. Just because you're trying to decompress from all the day's shit. Oh, is there something happening? I forgot what green gives me. Is it super? No, blue is super alloy. What's green? Oh, it's red. That's for you. My husband used to prematurely ejaculate. Now with these drugs, it's just regular shit, it looks like. That's not much. Yeah, it's just iron and it's falling into the fucking ground. I don't need any of that. look over here just in case. It looks like it's all bullshit alloys, though. Yep, nothing I really need. I honestly could probably build another one as long as I had those other super alloy. And I could go on an adventure and probably find some more. It's before I would need 2 more super alloy. These. Stick the shit everywhere, so there's no telling. Yeah, but it does look like we are too short. Oh, it's lifting up more over there, it looks like. I never beat this world, so I don't know what it looks like whenever it's done. If there's any super out here. Not that I can see. I think there was some right up this. Side. Oh, I bet there was some in my crusher because I put that shit in there. To make the deconstruction chip. Shit. Remember the 5th of November. That's what we're gonna do. And then we'll come back. Pretty sure all this shit over here has been gone through. Because you can kind of see it before the ice melts. Ooh, that might be new. Nope. Well, I thought I brought that with me. I guess I didn't. Oh well. Let's build the deconstruction ship first. That's right. I need 2 zeolite. Two. There. Okay. Now we need. What did we need for the deconstruction ship? 2. 1 zeolite and a methane. Let's just keep that on deck. I put 2, 3. One fucking container of this shit. When are my fucking son? I don't know if you're still there, Krovix. My son, he has Cockayne syndrome. So even though he's 3, he's like a 1.5-year-old. But he has learned to open up the fucking doors in the house. And since he's like mentally a 1.5-year-old, he's just tearing shit up.
Krovix said, "Oh my."
Yeah, we found out this year, and it fucking just has devastated me and my wife. There's only, it's like 1 in a million people have it.
Krovix said that's
like
a really rough sickness.
Yeah, it's fatal. It's like reverse Benjamin Buttons. So instead of him like looking like he's growing old, he's still gonna look like a kid, but his body is going to hit the point to where it thinks it's 55, and it's gonna stop regenerating his cells. So, you know, he'll have cuts that won't heal or whatever. And most of the kids that get it die from having pneumonia. Their body just can't fight it or anything anymore, which is something that happens to old people too, you know. And there's nothing we can do about it. Every doctor we've talked to, the disease is so fucking rare that they know as much as we do, you know. If you go and study Cockayne syndrome for 15 minutes, you know as much as everybody on the planet, pretty much. Which is crazy to me, that somebody like me could know a shit ton
Krovix said
about
it's a time
disease.
bomb situation, sad face.
Yeah, man, it is. I think that's what hurts us even more is, I know it's so weird to say, like, if we knew a time frame, you know, things would be different, but that's not really true. Things wouldn't be different.
Krovix said, I really do feel for you and your kid.
Yeah. Also, it's like a 1 in 5 chance if me and my wife have to both be carriers for our kid to have it, which neither one of us knew that we were carriers for this shit. So that's the first hurdle. And then it's fucking 1 in 5 or something like that. And me and my wife just so happened to have 5 kids. You know? So we literally, if we would have stopped before him, we would have never even known that we had this thing. Even though we have markers for the Cockayne syndrome or whatever, it doesn't pass to our kids every time. So just because we have it doesn't mean we don't have it. It's hard to describe. Technically we don't have it, but in our genetics there's the marker for it, and also my wife has the marker for it, and that's what caused our son to have it, is the fact that me and her both had the markers for it. And it's not something they test for regularly or anything like that because it's so fucking rare for people to have it. Didn't bring any air, did I? Fuck. We're gonna die. Oh man, that lake is fucking tripping me out. Quit. Well, that's cool. It gave us some crystals. That. Suit. We got a new suit. Oh, it looks all glitchy. I wonder if that's actually the suit or if there's something wrong with the pattern right now. Oh, it lifted it way up higher.
Krovik said, yeah. Unfortunately, hospitals don't check for that kind of stuff. At times I wish we had access to more futuristic Star Trek medical methods.
Dude, no fucking shit. But not only that, like, why wouldn't, like, if you found out, well, of course, people find out they're pregnant every day, but as a doctor, you know, you find out these 2 people are pregnant, you know, hey, let's run some genetic tests for you and your husband so we can kind of get an idea of what might happen in the future if you guys decide to keep having kids, or what, you know, like, to me, it wasn't, why the fuck wouldn't you just do that for everyone? Or better yet, before you get married, before whatever, you know, they should be like, okay, let's get a genetic test done just to make sure you guys aren't gonna, like, have flipper babies or something, you know what I mean? Or at least let you know. They want to find out if you're fucking brother and sister, or if you're cousins. Why not go ahead and find out if you're gonna make a fucking flipper baby? It's really hard not to mourn him every day. It's hard not to be sad, and it's hard not to treat him like, I feel like we treat him different than our other kids, because he's got an expiration date, even though all of the kids do. Everybody does. But for his, it seems like his expiration date's sooner, so we kind of let him get away with more. He's starting to turn into a little asshole a little bit, but you just feel bad, you know? Dude has 16 years to be on the planet. 13 now. and you just don't want to make those last, you know, you don't want them to have bad memories if you can help it. Yeah, it's just fucking rough. I'm gonna quit talking about it now.
Krovix said that's a tough position to be in. I get it.
Yeah. Oh, I've already been up here. Yeah.
Krovix said I just found out, only a week ago, my previous doctors of 20 years never ran any blood tests on me to determine a massive sickness I had as well. Was totally blindsided.
Dude, that should be... that doctor should lose his fucking license, dude. There's no fucking excuse for that. I know doctors have a lot of protocols and shit they have to go to, but some shit should just be basic. Like, if you're having semi-symptoms that could be related to whatever sickness, like, all tests should be done. They should figure out everything they possibly can while you're there. There should never be a time when they're like, well, we missed this because we didn't do this test. Why? Why didn't you do the test? Insurance shouldn't get to decide what my doctor thinks is best for me. I know some doctors, shitty doctors, would abuse it and run all the tests in the world so they can, you know, get more money or whatever. But a lot of doctors are just out there trying to fucking help a motherfucker and stop them from dying. And they should be able to do that. I would much rather a couple doctors cheat the system and somebody get the help they need than because those doctors cheated the system, now nobody can... You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, I would rather maybe a couple innocent people go to prison than us let a couple actual people that deserve to be there out. Situation, which doesn't sound right, and I guess I don't agree with it. I guess I would rather the criminal be free.
I'm gonna get some.
Krovix said yes, it's a complicated world and many lose their licenses, damned either way.
Yeah. You're damned if you do, damned if you don't. Or you're doing shit and not getting paid for it, which the hospital doesn't want. Because regardless of what everybody wants to believe, hospitals are there to make money. If they didn't make money, they wouldn't be a fucking thing. But that is their whole fucking purpose, is to make money. It is a business. And it's crazy to think about that, you know. This thing that's here to save people's lives is a fucking business. And if that business isn't
Krovix
doing
said
well...
got to be careful on stream. I could say more, but I should NT.
Oh, yeah, as long as you don't say something racist or blatantly sexist, fucking Twitch doesn't care. You can talk about any conspiracy theory you want, pretty much. We talked about Charlie Kirk getting assassinated and shit, man. Like, Unless you don't want people to know that that's your opinion on something, you can pretty much say everything you want besides those things. I'm pretty open-minded, and like, I'm the type of person, which I think we need more of, is I don't care if we disagree about something. Like, you could be a Democrat, I could be a Republican, even though I'm not a Democrat or a Republican. And just because you don't agree with me doesn't mean we still can't be friends or whatever. I did delete some people that were making fun of Charlie Kirk when he got shot, just because I don't make fun of anyone because they're dead. You know what I mean? Or I don't think anyone deserves to die because they were using their right to free speech or whatever. That kind of shit, you know. Unless you're Hitler, it's okay to make fun of Hitler being dead and getting a pineapple shoved in his ass or whatever. But like, a person who everybody said he was racist, which I didn't see him as racist, but I'm not black. I can see how that victim mentality that a lot of people have.
Krovix said, "Oh no, it's not a conspiracy. I worked in pest control, 5 years. The micro-encapsulated medication can mutate your DNA and cause severe illnesses."
Oh, I believe that. I believe that 100%. Same thing with like using Roundup or that's why people, you know, I'm not an anti-vaxxer. I think vaccines work. I think they're useful. But when everybody was jumping to get that fucking COVID vaccine, I was like, don't you guys think we should wait a little bit? Don't you think we should think about this for a little bit? Like, most vaccines and shit go through rigorous, like, years of shit before it gets put into your body. And that one seems like it fucking popped up out of nowhere within a year, and that bitch was ready to go. I was like, I don't want to take it. My doctor had me take it, though, because of my heart problems. And I only did the first one. And whenever they kept doing the boosters and shit, you know, my doctor would tell me to go get it, and I was like, oh, I did. They must not have marked it down, but I have already gotten it, even though I didn't. Never had COVID. Weak immune system, and never had COVID. Like radiation exposure, your analysis is correct. Also, the spike in protein are designed to damage your immune system, similar to Gates damaging your computer. He became a biologicist, doing the same practice like in Microsoft. Yeah. Yeah, the worst things in the world are done with the best intentions. You know?
Krovix said massive profits.
Yeah. And I'm torn. Because I think, not communism, but the system that we have now, capitalism, I think is one of the best that we've had so far. I do think it needs tweaked. There has to be some kind of capitalist, socialist mesh, which is kind of what we do now, because we have, you know, food stamps, Social Security. But I think we need to do a little bit more. That's why, that's why I can't say I'm a Democrat or a Republican, because I'm pro-life, but with exceptions. I understand there are things out there that would make it necessary for you to get an abortion. I'm not a fucking monster. You know what I mean? I'm pro-gun, but I also don't think
Krovik said
everybody...
it does need refinement. It's a synthesis of a communist capitalist system.
Yeah. But I don't think everybody should own a gun. I think free speech is for everyone. I do believe that if you are in the country legally, you should have to go back to your country. I mean, that one just seems like common sense to me. Like, if I snuck into Canada tomorrow, and then they found out I snuck into fucking Canada, they're going to deport me back to the United States. If I snuck into fucking Mexico, same thing. Once they found out Gringo was in fucking Mexico, they're deporting me back to the United States too. Why is it okay for every other country to fucking deport you, but you aren't allowed to deport people out of your country? I see it as my house, you know? I don't know you and Sammy very well, but I know you more than some person I've never had interactions with, and I wouldn't want just random people coming into my house without me being able to be like, who are you? How old are you? You know, shit like that. It just seems fucking like common sense. If even the people that are pro immigrant and shit like that saying they should stay, I guarantee you if I started walking around in their fucking yard, they'd come out and say something. Who the fuck are you? Why are you out here in my yard? Or they would have a security guard that would come out there and say, hey, you can't be here. You don't belong here. Guarantee it. They wouldn't not call the cops. I guarantee it. You know, so, and that's my other fucking thing, is people just being fucking hypocrites. If you wouldn't want it happening in your yard, you shouldn't want it to happen in your fucking country. I know it's fucking sad that these people live like fucking shit in their country, but whenever somebody tells somebody, well, if you don't like it, leave America, they're like, why would I do that when I can fix and change America and make it better? Cool. Do that to fucking Mexico. Do that to whatever fucking country you're coming from. Vote people in, vote people out. Fucking, it's your problem. We should be America first. We should not have homeless veterans. They should be taken care of before we send $2 billion to fucking Ukraine or whoever. Sorry, I went on a rant there. But I think when I'm able to say, oh, a Democrat did a good job on that. I'm able to say, oh, a Republican did a good job. I'm able to be like, I give Trump props for decriminalizing marijuana. But everybody treats fucking politics like it's a goddamn football team nowadays. And it's like, you're a Cowboys fan, so you're a Cowboys fan for life. Nothing they did could change that. All other team bad, my team good. And I think that's what the problem is with politics, for sure.
Krovik said yes, however, it's about budgeting.
That's weird, I didn't read the rest. It's about budgeting. It's a handshake agreement to provide new affordable workers with a revolving door strategy of dependence while doing a WWE style policies. Yes. Totally fucking agree. It gives me less faith in humanity, though, that people can't be objective. The people that sit on the fence are sometimes the fucking smartest person, because they're looking at both fucking sides of the goddamn fence. Yeah, this has a darker, greener grass, but this one's longer and would feed me longer. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I feel like common sense is dying, and people...
Krovix said correct. Super monkey knife fight. Space Ghost green.
Like, okay, here's something that the fucking left does that absolutely pisses me off. They just say we're the educated voters. We're educated. How are you educated? Do you just mean book smart? In my whole life, I've only met 3 kinds of smart people. My whole fucking life. Book smart, street smart, and people that have common sense. To the people that have common sense, everybody they look at that doesn't have common sense seems like a fucking retard. You gotta keep air in your tires. Oh, I understand that. Yeah, that's common sense. You gotta keep fucking air in your tires in your car. You know, it doesn't matter how much fucking college you did or how smart you are. If you don't have common sense, you seem like a fucking retard. You know, same thing with street smarts people. You know, somebody who's street smarts, and I'm just saying this, but if I was going to sell weed on the street or whatever, knowing the prices for all that stuff, and then you come to buy it from me and you don't know shit, and you're like, so how much is a quarter? Is it $100? And I'm like, yeah, it's $100. You seem dumb as fuck to the street. You know what I mean? Everybody's dumb to somebody else. But I feel like common sense kind of has everybody beat, because that's something everybody should have, is common sense. And I've only met people that usually have 2 out of the 3. So you either have common sense and street smarts.
That's the edge. Keep them from obtaining the whole trinity of the puzzle pieces.
I don't think they can. I have never met somebody who has all fucking 3. You know, usually if you're book smart and like went to college and shit, you're semi-sheltered. You know, you might know a little bit about street life because of your fucking boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever, but you never lived it, so you're just, you know. And common sense, it just feels like some people just don't fucking have it. They were not born with it. And common sense to me feels like basic education. Because you don't have to be educated at all, except in life a little bit, to understand, like, oh yeah, this is common knowledge. Everybody knows how to fucking do this. And I lean towards common sense most of the time. Like, everybody's having a problem figuring out what bathroom they go to, because man and woman is subjective now. So how do you fix that problem using common sense? I did it. Now bathrooms are going to say penis and vagina. There's nothing to argue anymore. If you have a penis, you go to the penis bathroom. If you have a vagina, you go to the vagina bathroom. If man and woman is subjective, we just change it to something that's not subjective. And having a penis or a vagina is not subjective. You know, if you go have surgery and get your penis removed and your penis is now a vagina, guess what? You can use the vagina bathroom because you have a vagina. And then people are like, well, how would you enforce it? And then, how do we enforce the bathroom rules now? Like it's just a societal norm. And if you don't fall in with that societal norm, we shame the shit out of you, like we would any other person. New blueprint. Damn, I need to quit talking about politics.
Krovix said how it's done. Method: pull the arm the opposite way by twisting the head the opposite direction. This throws your sensory into chaos by making you focus 2 different directions.
Huh. Is that for the panic attacks? That's something I feel like I've heard for about panic attacks, is try to move yourself a bunch of different
Krovik
ways.
said for the method they use to control the population.
Oh, yeah. I agree with that, but also I have heard of doing that to, like, get rid of your panic attacks. So I wasn't sure what we were talking about anymore. You're thinking about so many things that you forget thinking about the one thing.
Krovik
So, yeah.
said and for therapy.
Yeah. But I guess, I mean, that makes sense, you know?
Krovik said anything to keep people centered and balanced.
Yeah, and the misdirection shit, like, I'm getting tired of that too. Like, we're gonna make a big deal about something, and we're just not gonna let it die. And then whenever that thing comes out, we're gonna be like, nah, that never happened. Then whenever more evidence of it comes out, we're gonna be like, yeah, that did happen, and it's a good thing, and this is why. I'm so tired of that fucking shit, dude. I'm tired of the fucking bullshit. Like, was January 6th an insurrection?
Krovik said everyone is. We are
Yeah.
all really fatigued.
Yes. Was January 6th an insurrection? I don't think so. Like, it would take a lot of people to make an insurrection. And what about all the times that, like, Democrats have gone to, like, the capital of Missouri or whatever and went in there and protested with giant fucking signs while they're in the middle of their session? Is that considered insurrection? And the fact that they were like the Black Lives Matter movement, like that whole fucking thing, wasn't a riot? You know, places weren't on fire, people didn't die, thousands of people running the streets. Not to mention, during COVID, during fucking lockdown, when it was technically illegal to fucking go hang out with your friends and family, and you had people calling and snitching on you in some states. It's like, this is fucking retarded. And you want to call Republicans Nazis? Like, you just did some Nazi-ass shit. Do you not remember calling on your fucking neighbor because he refused to wear a fucking mask in the grocery store? So he refused to wear his Jew star in public, so I had to call the Gestapo on that guy and make sure that he put his fucking star on. And you want to call fucking Republicans fascists? Like, that hypocrite shit to me is just, it's so funny, and the fact that nobody else can see it pisses me off. Do Republicans do stupid ass shit?
Krovik said
Definitely.
there were over 251 agents, members of all parties, with police throwing stinger grenades along with agents instigating both sides.
Yeah, definitely. Even the insurrection, you know, January 6th, they have pointed out that one of these guys is an FBI officer, and he was telling people to fucking go inside the building and shit. That's our building, go inside it, we should take it back. That guy should be put up for fucking treason, regardless of who the fuck he works for. You shouldn't have done that. But nobody can find him. Nobody knew where he was. Nobody knew what his name was. Then all the shit came out and we did know what his name was. And he
Krovik
might
said
have been
Ray,
working.
the Fed, EPS.
Yeah, Epps. That's exactly who I'm talking about. Yeah, dude. I could literally talk about this shit for fucking ever, because both sides are fucking stupid. Both sides don't know what the fuck is going on. And yet both sides, unknowing to us, are working toward the same fucking goal. You know, Republican and Democrat are the exact same to me. They just do things at different times. You know what I mean? Like, what's a good example? Okay, right now with Trump. Trump deporting people. That is a fucking problem, apparently, to every
Krovix
liberal.
said yup without that essential piece of the puzzle.
Yeah. But liberals think right now what Trump's doing, sending illegals back to their fucking home country, is the worst human rights violation he could ever do. It makes him a fucking fascist and a piece of shit, and he hates brown people because he's fucking doing it. But they love Obama. Obama deported more fucking motherfuckers than Trump ever did. And they'll still come out and say, oh, Obama was the best president we ever had. In some ways, yes. But if you compare what Trump is doing to what Obama has done, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not equal, but one's definitely a little bit... He hasn't killed a bunch of people with drones. He hasn't deported 3 million motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Like, Obama, remember all the kids in cages?
Rome and Germany, now the US, and Kirk said it best, pattern recognition.
Pattern recognition. Yeah, and not everything Kirk said I, think is fucking gospel. Some of it I just think is fucking... Some of it has to be rage bait. You know what I mean? The DEI shit, though, it got abused. Now it's not who's the best, it's, well, I have to have 13% black, I have to have 14% Asian, that means I can hire 60% white people. That shouldn't be how it is. If me and you go to a job for a computer class, or a computer job, you know more about computers than I do. 100% guaranteed. But because I'm Irish or have a quarter of a Native American in me or something, I get the job over you. That doesn't make any fucking sense to me. And whenever he said that, people said he was fucking racist, and I was like, that's not racism. That's common sense. I want my doctor to be the one who was top of his fucking class. I don't want the one that was 75th in his class. I don't want the doctor that's just there because he had black skin. Let's say he failed every test, but because he's black, he got a better score than the white kid who almost aced it. You know what I mean? That shit just doesn't matter to me. Or that shit matters to me. I want the best. I don't want it because, oh, we had to hire this person because they're a female. And this isn't just because I'm a white man. I feel like I would feel this way even if I was black. Nobody should have an advantage over somebody else. That's common sense to me. I shouldn't have an advantage over a black person. A black person shouldn't have an advantage over me. I know I'm different from women, but I still shouldn't have any advantages that aren't physical over a woman. If we're going to do construction, I might get picked over a woman because I can lift 20 more bricks than she can at a time, or whatever. But besides shit like that, and there's probably a woman out there that can lift more than me. She should get the job over me, Everything has gone away from common sense, and it's more about coddling each other's fucking feelings and just reassuring how a motherfucker feels. Krovix, can you think of a mental illness that it's a good thing that I agree with you that you have it? It's hard. It's hard. Because, okay, so I'm anorexic all of a sudden. And I tell one of my friends, hey, I'm anorexic. And I support that. And my friend supports that. You know what? You are a fat bitch. Yeah, even though you weigh 100 pounds, you're kind of fat, ho. You know what I mean? Nobody would fucking do that. Because it would be detrimental. The person with anorexia would fucking die from not eating if everybody was like, yeah, you're a fat pig. Depression, yeah, you are kind of a fucking lame. You don't really do anything for anybody. Maybe you should. You don't do shit like that. Or the guy that has schizophrenia. You know what? I heard that voice too. I saw that guy outside. He said that he was coming to get you later. I 100% believe you, and I stand with you. Oh, did you hear that? He's saying hurt bad people. I heard it too. You don't do that. That's fucking crazy. Again, something that feels like common sense. It's okay to be an effeminate man. It's okay to be a masculine woman. And it's okay to be a lesbian. It's okay to be gay. You don't have to change genders and then get into a traditionally straight relationship, but say, oh, I'm transgender, so we're actually gay. That's not how that works. That's not... 2 plus 2 does not equal 7. I'm sorry, I'm ranting. I'm about to get off the game, and I'm just tired of playing and don't know what else to do, so it's just talking some bullshit. But I'm probably going to hop off here in a minute.
Krovix said it's a very coordinated method. I can personally attest you are accurate, and it should be balanced. It's all about unbalancing the scales to make profit.
Yeah, some of it just doesn't make fucking sense at all, man. Like, how could anything that be going on right now be making a profit for anyone? But at the same time, like, you know it is. Somebody's profiting off this. Somebody profits off war. Somebody profits off the riots. 100% somebody is profiting. It's just hard to see how.
Krovix said money is power to the greedy.
Yeah. Dude, I have liberal friends that literally have like $200,000 in the bank bitching about rich people not paying taxes. And they said something to me about it, and they're like, what, you agree with billionaires and shit? And I go, no, dude, I'm even jealous of you. You're rich to me. You have $200,000 in the bank. You know how much money I have in the bank? $23 fucking dollars. You have 200,000. You're a rich person to me, and I do think you should pay more in taxes. You know what I mean? Like, are you fucking joking? Do you not see how you having $200,000 and somebody who has $30,000 a year might think you're a fucking rich person too? Like, Jesus fucking Christ. You are a hypocrite. You don't understand what you're talking about. You're saying things because other people are saying things. You're not fucking thinking. Dude, I would get fucked in the ass and suck dicks to have a fucking $200,000 account I could just not worry about. House paid off. Now I have $200,000 in assets instead of cash, so the government can't even take, fucking, it's just crazy how stupid some people are. Alright, Krovix, thanks for letting me fucking bitch about some shit, man. God damn, I talked about my kid, government, political views, all the things you're not supposed to talk about on a fucking stream. Went ahead and got out there. But like I said, even if you disagree with me on anything that I said, I will still see you as a friend.
Krovix said we all work for these types of companies, sadly.
Yeah. But I would still see you as a friend. I know, but I'm just saying, I'm making it a blank statement. It's okay to disagree with somebody and still be fucking friends. Plus, if you disagreed with me about something, that gives us more to fucking talk about. You know what I mean? Like,
Krovix said absolutely.
Yeah. I just wanted to make that a point, that I don't discriminate. Me and Queen don't agree with you know what I mean? Like, me and X don't agree with everything. It's just the way it is. You should be able to fucking be friends with somebody.
Krovix said iron sharpens iron, as Charlie Kirk said.
Stone also sharpens iron. Okay, I'll be in there in a second. But yes, stone also sharpens iron. Like I said, there are things that Charlie Kirk said that I do not agree with.
Brother.
But yeah, it's just, I'm glad I got to talk a little bit about it because I feel like the world is fucking going crazy, and I'm not. Which is what Bill Murr. I think that's who I'm talking about. Bill Murr. He was like, he's a late night talk show host or whatever, and he's always been a fucking Democrat. And now even Democrats are saying he's a fucking Republican because he stayed where he was, and then Democrats moved way to the left. You know, so I'm sure that's how he feels too. It's like, are we fucking crazy? Are we fucking stupid here? He said, you know, he would never vote for a Republican, which is another thing I don't agree with. You should be able to vote for either team. I'm gonna quit fucking rambling. But I will see you later tonight, probably in Discord or something. But yeah, I will talk to you later,
Krovik
man.
said I say iron to iron, as an example of man to man. It's
Yeah.
also a biblical reference.
Yep.
Krovik said as equally created.
Yeah. Which, you know, it does make sense. Yeah, I think I'm just a literal person. And whenever I hear iron to iron, I'm like, well, that is true, but it's also not true. You know what I mean? But yeah, man to man, even just fucking human to human, which is how we all need to put it. I used to be religious, and then as I got older, I just saw how much bad shit was happening, and I was like, if I was a god and I could control everything in the snap of a finger, would I let any of this shit happen? And I said no. And now that my kid has a debilitating disease, you know, it just makes it even less. Queen, she is a believer or whatever, and I'm not. But that's just another example of how two people can have different points of views and still be friends. I am done. I'm coming in there right now. I will talk to you guys later. Have a good night. Be safe, and we will see you in the next video. Later, Krovix.